Good morning, and welcome to my reaction to the Nintendo Direct for June 18th, 2024. Bright and early at 7 a.m. I don't have any thoughts, really. Normally, when I find out about a Direct, I do a, what do I think's going to happen? And I did that a while ago, last month, I think. But, I'm just going into this thing with no expectations and hoping to be surprised. It's kind of a nice place to be. I've heard some rumors, I've heard some speculation, but I'm not going to repeat any of that. I just want to go into this and be surprised. So we don't have too much longer to go, about 3 minutes. So I'll just edit in when we start. Alright, here we go. Let's see what's happening with Nintendo. A Mario game. Oh, this is so Mario and Luigi. So Mario and Luigi, and it looks gorgeous. Wow, this art style really converts well. So is this a remake? Wow, it looks like it's Partners in Time. Or is this a new game? It looks incredible. I wish I liked these games more. I think this is a brand new one. It looks silly, which is good. I love the fact that Mario is allowed to be whimsical again. Yeah, the thing that I was alluding to is that the A-B controls just throw my brain for a loop, and I get very confused. So, I just don't enjoy these as much as I could if that wasn't such a problem for my brain. But this looks fantastic. I don't think anyone was expecting a new Super Mario or a new Mario and Luigi game, because that's what this looks like. Yeah, Brothership. And that's coming out in November. I wonder who's developing it, since the original team is gone. Alpha Dream, I think? Alright, well, 2 remakes and a brand new entry in the 3rd Mario RPG franchise. So, Mario RPGs are really in the thought path of Nintendo as of right now. Alright, so more on Nintendo World Championship. The unfortunate thing is this really just looks like a watered down NES remix. That it's only focusing on the speed run component and not actually like mixing stuff up. And there's not that many games. I want to say there's like 12, 15. It's cool that they've got these Nintendo Power style maps. Okay, so you've got like a multiplayer sort of thing, it looks like. That's kind of neat. And you can play with friends, that's neat. That, I think, adds a lot more value than what was initially shown. but it still feels to me like a watered down NES remix. And unlike most Nintendo special editions, this is not sold out. So I don't think it's quite what people want. But we'll see. I hope it's alright. I have no opinion on this anime game. Sorry. Alright. I had heard that Fantasian has been picked up right before this direct. And it's real. It's true, and it is Square Enix. Fan-freaking-tastic. This is a game that I have been really wanting to leave Apple Arcade. I really liked the last story. I want to see what Mistwalker did afterwards, and now I can. I'm very happy about this news, because the game just looks really good. They built all of these backgrounds in real life, and then 3D scanned them into the game. So, like, it's just such a cool visual. I wonder if this is coming to only Switch or if it's coming to other platforms. I'll have to look into that. But this was something I've been wanting for a couple years now. And I've heard really good things about Fantasian. So I'm so glad that Square Enix managed to convince Mistwalker to port it. Okay, well, I guess this is our DLC announcement for some old game that we didn't expect anything else to come to. Nintendo's been pretty good about that lately, so we're getting basketball. I can't say that I care about Nintendo Switch Sports, so we'll just let that be what I talk about it. Okay, we're moving into our next announcement. It's got a distinctive art style. Very distinctive art style. What in the world is this? This looks neat. This looks really neat. What in the world is this? This is striking. Okay. Just a cool game announcement. Hey! It's Donkey Kong Country Returns HD Remake. This game makes a lot of sense. Tropical Freeze did fairly well when it got ported to the Switch, I believe. So it was only due time, I think, before this also got remade for this or the next Switch. But we're getting it sooner than later. This will make some people happy. I do have to say personally that I don't really care for the Donkey Kong Country games, so this doesn't do much for me. And so as of right now, Nintendo's reveals have done very little for me. Because Mario and Luigi and Donkey Kong Country are not in my top list of franchises for Nintendo. But I do think a lot of people are going to be happy that this is happening. And be out early next year. Zelda. No, it's Dragon Quest III HD, or whatever they are calling it. I guess we're going to get confirmation if this is 1 through 3 or if it's just 3. The rumor about this is that it's now the trilogy, and that's why it's taken so long. But no, it looks like they're just doing 3. It looks gorgeous. It's great to actually see it. It's been so long since there's been any real significant gameplay on this game. It really looks good. It really, really looks good. Yeah. That looks astounding. I'm so pumped to play this. November. Alright. Cool beans. But I guess the rumors about it being more than 3 were false. For now. Although we are hanging on this screen for a while. There we go. So they're doing 1 and 2 as well. Never mind. So they're doing 1 and 2 as a separate game for next year. Fascinating. Okay, well that answers that question. 3 is its own game, 1 and 2 will follow. And they're going in chronological order, not release order, because 3 is actually the first game. I think combining 1 and 2 together makes a lot of sense. Alright, well, that'll be nice because I don't have 1, 2, and 3 in an advanced format. I have the NES and Famicom versions of those. And then I have 3 on the Switch, but it's the mobile port, and it's not very attractive. So I will be picking up all of these things. Alright, imagine we've got more headlines. Oh, great. Oh, we're getting some NSO stuff. Let's see. Link to the Past 4 Swords? I wasn't sure if they'd do this, because technically it's just a Super Nintendo game plus the bonus, but it's nice that they're including this just for 4 Swords, essentially. That's great. Metroid Zero Mission, excellent call. That game's been sorely missing. One of the best Metroid games. Ah, we're adding the mature 17 plus. Let's give Perfect Dark. Let's do it. With Throwback Entertainment involved, I'm not too surprised that we're seeing Turok, because I think they are the ones who own it now. Yes! Oh, I'm going to spend hours on this. I love Perfect Dark. Oh, I am so happy. You just made my day. I've been wanting Perfect Dark forever. And it's today. I'm stoked. That's a good lineup. That's a good lineup of games right there. Phantom Brave? Boy, this game's been remade a couple times. Is this a sequel or a remake? Interesting. I've heard quite a bit of things about Phantom Brave, mostly positive. This looks like an interesting take on a tactical role-playing game. Possessing objects in the environment. It's really cute. Next year. Okay. I'm kind of intrigued by that. Oh! 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 Holy shit, we're getting it! We're getting Marvel vs. Capcom! Oh my god! The dream is real! With Marvel 2 even? Holy shit, this is amazing! And the Punisher? Wow, this is like everything I ever dreamed of. All of the Marvel games in one place. Incredible. Capcom, I love you. I can't believe you did it. You finally did the thing people wanted. The only way this could get better is if Aliens vs. Predator is somehow on here, but it won't be. That would be too much. This is amazing. It's basically Capcom Fighting Collection, but from Marvel. Love it. I'm so excited. I want this. Another Mario game. Another Mario Party. I heard some scuttlebutt about a new Mario Party. Bowser's playable? Oh, they're doing another Super Mario Party. Jamboree. Okay, I'm gonna be stuck on Marvel vs. Capcom. That is dream material. That's actually happening. Holy shit! I'm so sorry, Super Mario Party. What an announcement! Damn. This looks good for a Mario Party game. I'm not interested in Mario Party all that much. I'll watch people play it, but I'm not gonna buy it. But this looks like the boards are fun. Doing something a little bit different, more dynamic boards, which I think is great. And they even threw in some retro boards. So there's 7. That's like the most a Mario Party's had in forever. So I guess that's why we never got DLC for Mario Party Superstars. They thought about it, but then they just put it in a new game. So they can charge $60 instead of $20. Wow, how many people can play? Up to 20 players? Oh, this is wild. I don't have the ability to turn captions on, so I'm kind of in the dark. On particular, so I apologize. You should be able to hear all of it. I think I turned that on. I did not, so you have had no audio either. Have fun for you. I forgot to do that. Got it now. Enjoy.
20-player online gameplay and more. Get ready for the biggest Mario Party in series history. And now, please take a
Well,
look
I'll
at
be
this.
doing a post-direct reaction thing anyway, so. This is Zelda. This looks like in the Link's Awakening style, too. Is this a new Zelda? Is this a brand new Zelda game? Is this what Grezzo's been working on? Oh my god, is Zelda going to be playable? Do we have a Zelda-led Legend of Zelda game after all this time? By Grezzo? I'm buying the shit out of this. I am so excited. Oh my god, this is a Zelda-led primary Legend of Zelda game. I can't believe it. We have to rescue Link. Echoes of Wisdom. Does that mean the other Oracle games are coming too? Because that's...
Hello, everyone.
I am intrigued by that.
What you just saw was the latest installment.
A brand new Zelda game from Grizzo.
Echoes of Wisdom.
In the same charming art style
Link has vanished. Now it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the
as Link's Awakening. Hopefully the engine runs a little better.
Will Zelda fight with a sword then? Here, we wanted to create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in past Legend of Zelda games with a top-down perspective. To explain more, please...
That's got to be a next year game. Oh, we're getting more details. Okay.
Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including Link. Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri.
I am so happy. I am so happy. Like, what I've seen generally in this direct has made me ecstatic.
By waving the Tri-Rod,
There's been some, like, dream material stuff happening here.
Called an echo.
Okay, so we can create duplicates of things in the environment.
Even if there's a wall blocking
So if we
your
can't
path,
jump that
you can
high,
create
we
echoes
can
of
create a
close
table.
to get a
And
leg
now we
up.
can jump that high.
Just like that.
How interesting.
You can create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks.
You can even get,
How
like,
you
water
use them
cubes.
separately or together is entirely up to
Okay,
you.
this is going to be a very interesting
Learn
game.
and create echoes of things
Because
you
it's
find
structured
while exploring
differently.
Hyrule.
And I love that.
You might be
Tree blocks it.
surprised at what you
This
discover.
is neat. This is so neat.
Even battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters. After
And then
doing
can you
so,
take on
they'll
the...
fight
Or
by your
you could
side.
have enemies fight for you.
Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want
Oh,
to
you could even
create
take a trap.
based
Oh,
on the
this is so
situation.
inventive.
Wisdom is
I think this
key
is
after
really
all.
sick. What a cool concept. I love it. It makes it so it's like Zelda's doing her own thing. And it matches, like, her magical powers that she usually has.
Hyrule without Link,
Was that Impa? That was very fast. I barely had time to register it.
Zelda's hands.
How was
Okay,
that?
you got me. You got me, Nintendo. You finally gave us a Zelda-led
Channel's Princess
franchise
Zelda.
game.
There are a lot of echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't counted
That's
them all.
doing something very different and unique.
How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used.
It looks like you can have all kinds of different ways to use this mechanic.
The Legend of Zelda: Echoes
I
of
love it.
Wisdom launched
Oh, it actually is
September
this year.
26th.
I'm a little surprised.
A Nintendo Switch Lite system inspired
That's nice.
by the
That's
Legend
a-
of Zelda series
kind of
will
late.
also be available at launch.
I guess the last gasp if you don't have a Switch Lite and you want a Zelda-themed one.
Now, I'd like to return this moment I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
Thank you, Mr. Aonuma.
I will take a new Zelda that stars Zelda after all these years.
In the Legend of Zelda series. Let's see a few more headlines.
Not quite 40, but getting close.
Here is
So
on
this
the
is...
horizon. It's the world of Horizon
Well,
in Lego form.
How bizarre in a Nintendo Direct to see a PlayStation publishing.
Journey through lush landscapes.
I know they've been publishing MLB The Show for a couple years now, but this is just weird. It was weird at Summer Game Fest when they revealed it. It's still weird.
But be careful. Swarms of machines are lurking everywhere. Use an array of gadgets like
It's
blast boots
fascinating
and
to me
gravity
that
bombs
this
to
is
hunt
the next Lego
down.
game.
From the nimble watcher
Horizon.
to mighty sawtooths. You might even come across the fearsome Thunderjaw.
If this is indeed the Switch version, though, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look as good as what they showed at the Summer Game Fest, which I assure you was not the Switch version. But it looks pretty decent. So I'm glad that PlayStation Publishing is not half-assing this version.
Lego Horizon Adventures launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
I still can't believe Marvel vs. Capcom's happening.
Stray's
Oh, hey, it's Stray. I still need to pick this up. I imagine it's going to be compressed to hell. And yes, it is. So I'll probably still get it for PS5. Why are you trying to break my heart, Annapurna?
For the eyes of a cat separated from their family and friends. Explore alongside a drone known as B-12 to find your way home.
I'm glad this is coming to Switch. I kind of wish it was coming to Switch too. It doesn't look as incredible as it did originally, which, you know, understandable. It's a huge decompression to get it onto the system. But the texture quality's gone way down. It's very noticeable.
Including hordes of hostile creatures ready to swarm.
It's impressive that it's running,
more areas of this unfamiliar world.
and it looks like the frame rate's decent enough, but probably not the ideal way to play unless you only have a Switch.
Finds its way onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Not to poo-poo on what is a wonderful game that I'm looking forward to playing soon.
Investigate,
Yes!
interrogate,
Yes! Capcom's killing it this direct. We're getting the investigation games.
2 Ace Attorney spin-off games, including
Incredible. We're getting a localization of 2 that we never got. Yes!
one collection.
Yes!
As the prolific
I also heard this was happening.
take the case out of the courtroom and investigate crime scenes.
Incredible news.
By interviewing people and inspecting evidence.
That basically means now with this, we have everything Ace Attorney except for Professor Layton.
Enjoy all
Cross
new
Phoenix
hand-drawn
Wright.
character visuals from the original
God,
series
this looks
character
so
design,
good.
or swap to the original sprites for a
Oh, you
more
can even go back to the
classic
pixel art
look.
if you
Take a
want.
break from your investigations
That's
and
amazing.
explore the gallery.
Capcom, you are killing it with your retro compilations lately. My goodness.
And more. Past and present collide as you uncover the truth at any cost.
I can't wait. I've been wanting to play 2 forever. September. All right. Two Ace Attorney compilations in a single year. Fantastic. Are we getting Saga? Romancing Saga 2's getting a remake. Well, I guess we found where all the Square Enix stuff went.
Rule and expand the empire of Varen across
Huh.
multiple generations while challenging the legendary
2's pretty
7
well liked.
heroes who have turned to darkness.
We have the quote-unquote remake.
In combat, use returning saga
I guess I'd
features
call it a
like
remaster at this
to
point.
skills. And formations to enhance abilities. Turn-based battles have also evolved. into
Formations
timeline
matter.
battles, where the action order is key. Innovative features like United Attack can also help with strategy.
Yeah, this looks pretty nice. I imagine if this is coming to other platforms, that would probably be the way to do it, because it does look a little
Decision you make will
compressed,
alter the course
which
of the
unfortunately
story.
seems to be my theme of this direct, is that we are seeing the Switch being pushed about as far as it can go.
Otherwise, the vengeful 7 heroes may emerge victorious.
I still can't believe we have Marvel vs. Capcom.
Romancing Saga 2, Revenge
Well, that's
of the
great.
Seven
I think that's
launches on Nintendo Switch
a really
October
good
24th.
choice of a game to remake or have a sequel to. I don't know.
You're excited to experience the full remake of
Saga
Romancing
confuses
Saga
me.
2.
So what is our final announcement
That's
in this,
almost everything.
I would say, mostly fantastic direct, considering where we are in the Switch's lifeline?
Please take a look.
What do we got? A new Metroid game. A new Metroid game. Or is it finally Metroid Prime 4? It is finally Metroid Prime 4. I can't believe it. We're actually seeing Metroid Prime 4. Oh my god. Retro? Stop. Samus looks amazing. Oh, this looks good. I'm like emotional. I didn't expect to see Prime 4. This looks so good. Wow. I bet doing Prime Remastered was a really good training exercise for the new team at Retro. That's Silux, I think. Ooh, we even got a logo. Beyond. Is that coming out anytime soon? This looks stunning. Next year. Wow. It's happening. On the Switch.
That was a first look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. After a very long time, we are finally able to share more information about
It
this
looks phenomenal.
title. Release is planned for 2025.
And it looks like how I would want a
Please
Prime
wait
game to
a little
look.
bit longer. We hope you're looking forward to Samus
Does
Aran's
Silux
new
have
adventure.
Metroids? That's not good.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
It'll be nice to have a different antagonist. Okay, well, we're done. Wow, what a absolute bunch of bangers on the whole. More new stuff than I expected, honestly. There was less ports. I didn't expect a new Zelda. I didn't expect to see Prime 4. I didn't expect a new Mario and Luigi. And then Marvel vs. Capcom, Ace Attorney Investigations, Fantasian. The Romantic Saga 2 looked really good. The new Phantom Brave looked pretty good. Perfect Dark's coming to NSO. We're getting the mature app because that was very clear. A new Mario Party for those that are excited about that. On the whole, I mean, I'm just kind of flipping back through this. And the Dragon Quest stuff. Like, this was a good Direct. Probably the best. This is the last Direct we're doing for this particular system Direct that I could think of. I'm very impressed. Okay, well, I'm going to take a moment to calm down and probably watch other people react and work on getting this edited and up, and we'll have a post-Direct discussion in the near future. Thanks for joining me. This was fun.